President Biden issuing 2 executive orders mandating vaccines for most federal workers and contractors and directing businesses with more than 100 employees to require vaccines or implement weekly testing.
Altogether, the requirements could affect around 100 million workers. News 2's Lexi Moore joins us live from downtown Charleston. Lexi spoke with the Charleston Hospitality Group on how they plan to handle this new executive order.
Yeah, that's right, Brendan. The president outlining a 6-point plan to help combat the virus, and within that plan, new vaccine mandates. Officials with the Charleston Hospitality Group say they believe these new mandates is going to be a detriment to hundreds of employees and their businesses.
Makes as much sense as the federal government suggesting that any employer with 100 people or more, all their people are required to eat a granola bar in order to prevent constipation. It's absolutely ludicrous. It makes no sense.
The president signing in an executive order requiring vaccines for the vast majority of federal workers and contractors. The plan also applying pressure to businesses requiring vaccinations and testing, like for employees at Charleston Hospitality Group.
It'll cause disruption in the workplace. It'll cause panic in the workplace.
The executive order affecting upwards of 15 to 20% of the American workforce, and President Biden wanting this to help the unvaccinated get their vaccine.
What more is there to wait for? What more do you need to see?
Governor Henry McMaster tweeting in opposition of the president's executive order, in one portion of his tweet saying, quote, "We will fight them to the gates of hell to protect the liberty and livelihood of every South Carolinian." Jeff Dill, director of operations at Charleston Hospitality Group, fears this executive order will create more speed bumps on how to communicate these new rules to 450 employees and people leaving due to these changes.
How do we successfully navigate these waters and continue to keep our people employed so they can provide for their families and continue to keep our businesses open at a reasonable new expense?
The Charleston Hospitality Group says they plan to meet next week to discuss these changes. Reporting in downtown Charleston, I'm Lexi Moore. Count on 2.